up, guys? Motorsports 18 coming at you with the fourth part of the Widebody install. We're going to be go ahead and installing and finishing up this install on my Challenger. I'm going to go ahead and do a voiceover on how to prep your underpieces to put your double-sided tape, and the reason why I decided to use the double-sided tape that was provided by the kit. But yeah, let's go ahead and start doing that. I don't want to take too much of your guys' time, with my intro. I just want to be as clarified as possible, what we'll be doing. Body kit is painted and ready to install. All I need to do is to color sand it. And the only issue I've been having is with the Demon front extensions on the body kit that go around the clearance lamp. Apparently, it did give me some issues. I had to actually repaint them, and well, it's like I said, trial and error. First time doing it, never done it before, and did it since the unboxing till the painting and full install. So yeah, enjoy you guys the video. See you in a bit. Alright guys, these are the under pieces that extend on the body kit. These go at the very bottom of the vehicle. As you guys can see, I went ahead and put the double-sided tape on these guys, and I'm going to show you guys how I did it, and to make it work and not fall off your vehicle. And the reason I went ahead and used these double-sided tape is because these guys go bolted on. So yeah, these are the double-sided tapes that were provided, and these are the tools that I used. Just a clean rag, lint-free rag, and the double-sided tape here. So yeah, check it out. Alright guys, this is the last piece I gotta do to put the double-sided tape on it, and before installing on the car. Preparation is main key, guys, to get proper adhesion with the double-sided tape. These are the double-sided tape that came with the kit. I don't recommend use them on the car for the bigger pieces, because apparently they will come off, and the only reason I opted for these guys is because these go riveted to the car, and this will hold a lot better. And apparently, well, these pieces there at the bottom, they're going to be hugging the bottom part, then the top part goes right up here, and it's going to be sticking to the top part. So I think we got enough holes here and here, and this is just to reinforce the back part. This scrubbing pad is amazing. I've been using this for everything, and everything's been working out pretty good, pretty cheap, about $2 some at Walmart. But yeah, what you gotta do is clean off the surfaces where you're gonna put double-sided tape with isopropyl alcohol, and then rough them up a bit, like so. Just rough them up so you can get some of that adhesion off, and that roughness will help out for the double-sided tape to stick a lot better to the parts. And this is plastic and it's real smooth, but just don't touch this part if you guys are going to use it like so. I'm going to use it like it is, since these are the bottom parts, so they're not too noticeable. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rough up all these corners here, including this part right here where I put the JB Weld or Recto or Seal, whatever you want to call it. Rough it up, clean it up, and then put double-sided tape. Alright, that's all you got to do. I got this big piece here. This is the 3M one, so this is a lot stronger. I'm going to use this piece, and it covers this much right here, like this guy here. I'll be doing the same thing to this. So yeah, highly recommend doing this, guys, for the under pieces. And for the big pieces, I went ahead and got some 3M tape that I'll be putting on those. I went with the big one, 1 inch, so it can stick as much as possible to the surface of the car. I was going to use some kind of epoxy, but I didn't want to go through that route, since I'm not cutting the fenders Hopefully I don't need to remove them in the future, so I can clean the car completely or polish it or whatever, and avoid any corrosion behind the body kit. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and doing that, so I'll be right back once I get this one done. Remember, got the blue dot on it. Okay, I ain't joking, I got all the rest of the t-shirt right here. Alright guys, as you can see, this is the finished product after I went ahead and installed the double-sided tape. I cleaned them up with isopropyl alcohol, then roughed them up with the scrub pad, and went ahead and installed the adhesive here. As you can see, I didn't overlap them. I went ahead and cut them right in the corners. The reason for that is that when you start removing the red tape or the red plastic from the double-sided tape, you won't have any issues on pulling them out and leaving little pieces in there that don't want to come out. And as you see in there, all the edges were nice and stuck together. And yeah. Alright guys, these are the fenders. This is how they ended up. They came out a little duller than the small pieces, but I think this can be fixed with color sanding and then polishing them with Meguiar's. Those are products I recommend to use for your vehicles. Makes your paint last a lot longer. Yeah, these were painted on a makeshift paint booth that I made in my garage. All these little particles here be removed with sanding and polishing up. So yeah, these are the fenders. Gonna be prepping them to put the double-sided tape on the back and get them ready for install. Yeah, the reason for color sanding, guys, is because when you lay down the clear, something trash goes on your paint or on your clear. Since I didn't do it in a professional booth, I did it in my garage. Sometimes the clear won't lay as smooth, and you gotta help out the polishing process. That's the way I see it. I'm not a professional, but that's the way I see it. With 1500 grit, 2000, and 3000, you know, will get you better results. But since it's just smaller pieces, these are just fenders, I'm going just with the 2000 grit, just slightly sanding them just to dull them out a little bit. And I'm going to be polishing up with a 2K scratch remover, the Meguiar's Ultimate Compound, Meguiar's Ultimate Polish, and finishing up with the Meguiar's Ultimate Carnauba Plus. And that will bring the shine out to us. So yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. Like I said, you know, I don't want to make this a long video, but process goes on and on and on. To get everything done right, you gotta, you know, take it easy and go step by step. All right. So when I'm done here, I'm gonna go ahead and have them all ready, polished and everything, ready to install. Alright guys, now it's time for the installation. I went ahead and started doing installation for a reason that I had to set myself to see how everything was going to fit, and apparently it looks harder than what it seems like on videos. You know, apparently you see steps, you know, jumped, and I understand why. It is a hassle. It's only me. I ain't got someone to hold the camera for me while doing the installations. But let me go ahead and show you guys what I ended up with. I know in the first part I said this kit was complete. Apparently it was not. I found out doing the installation that apparently there was a couple of pieces missing. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. These parts were down here. Apparently piece that goes right here, they send me the wrong pieces. Apparently I got 2 more pieces, same as this guy right here. Difference is that these 2 they bolt up, they rivet to the car, perfect fit, all corners and all. But back here it's different. Back here there's 2 rivets down here, and both of these rivets are way apart. I'm gonna have to do a little bracket to do that, and so I can go ahead and install the rear piece here, and plus it'll be about that much separated from the edge. So I got a couple of pieces of plastic that I cut from the front Demon extensions, and yeah, so let me show you guys before I show you the whole car what I had done, what I had to do to make these pieces fit. Right, apparently this came with 3 clips that bolted onto the Demon lip, and apparently the Vicrous extensions come with an extra piece here that goes all the way inside like so, and it holds with the OEM rivets on the car. Since it's an SXT, and it's the same thing for the RT that doesn't come with the SRT lip. Since I upgraded to this lip, what I did is that I kept the sides right here. I didn't cut them off, but I did have to cut the inside here so I can open these guys out. So what I did, I went ahead and riveted 2 of the clips from this part back here. And then what I did to reinforce it, I went ahead and found a piece of plastic. I still need to put another rivet in here. And I went ahead and cut it as a big rectangular piece and riveted to the OEM holes that are on the car. And then I re-rivet the extra piece to it as well. So basically this thing is nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. The only thing that's holding this thing is the double-sided tape here, and the 2 rivets, plus right here where it sits. Alright, yeah, it is a little loose here. I'm gonna have to add some epoxy down here so I can close it in. Right now it's been about 2 days since I installed it. It got pretty hot yesterday, and the heat got to it here because I backed it into my garage and left the nose sticking out in the sun. But as you guys can see, if I hold it here, it does go back into place, but I know this is going to detach again, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. These are little nicks when I installed them. Since these guys go that way to get them installed, the light needs to go through here. This clearance lamp needs to go into this part, and this part needs to go like so. And I had to trim off a little bit of the edges here on the light on the inside with a Dremel, because they were too sharp and they were scratching up this part. I had to repaint these guys twice for the same reason. And down here, as you guys can see, the extension did fit on the bottom part right here, and I only double-sided tape from down here all the way up here and part of right here. So this is sticking on pretty good. Right here, it's not a big issue. I'll just put some white paint right there, just cover it up, and that'll be it. But yeah, a little modification I had to do to get this part. The rest of the parts were perfectly well fitted. As you guys can see, I've got double-sided tape here. Worst comes to worst, if I have an issue with this, what I'm gonna do, I'll probably take them off and rivet these guys too. I know I was gonna do this, but I was trying to see if hopefully it works. So we'll see how it ends. Since, you know, the heat does get to you. Now, how to get this part right here situated, since we got all this open in here, all this gap in here. I know it doesn't look that well, but let me show you this. This is what we're going for, guys. As you guys can see, I went ahead and put some door trim right here at the very edge, and that helped out a lot. You know, it closed the gap just a little bit, not that much. But what I'm going to be doing, I got a splitter coming in from Grove Designs, same guys that sold me the wicker build, and I'm going to put some winglets right here. So those winglets are going to help out with this part right here, and that's going to be an okay for me. So let me go and show you guys again. As you guys can see, I went ahead and used door edge right here. Went and got it out here. Door guard. Got this at O'Reilly's today. So got the black one, shiny. Yeah, with one piece. I used it for both. So you guys order this kit from Harmonic CD or IkonMotorSports, that is what you guys have to do. If you guys upgrade to the Demon Dip, you won't have to do this, but I went ahead and did this just to give it a little bit better look, you know. Let me show you guys the car. The sun is bright out here, guys. Check it out. Tell me guys in the comments how it looks. I know I didn't do too much of the installation on camera, but as you guys can see right here what I did, I had to, before sticking this guy in, I had to set this one and this one together so I can get it straight and get it nice and fitted. I know there's a little out of balance there, but bumper is plastic, so it flexes. That's the issue right here. So everything fits perfect, but once it starts flexing, it changes. And once you get these parts in, then you can end up with the bottom parts. But yeah, as you guys can see, did not cut the fenders. They're still intact. You guys can see I got all this gap here. I got probably about 2 inches or so from the tire all the way up here, and the tire won't even get as close up here to the fender. I'll find out if it hits, because this will start rubbing and I'll hear it inside the car. So yeah guys, so this is the finished product here. Went ahead and painted this myself, used Rust-Oleum paint, cleared them, sand them down, and polished them. But yeah, I'll go ahead and post another video, you know, my review, how they've been working. So if you guys are interested, shoot me up a comment down there, and we'll see how things go. We're just tidying up a couple of more things and we're about done here. Alright guys, take care guys, I appreciate you.